Details of the thermespa at Ontario Place lease have been released, and if this is how Doug Ford runs a business, it's no wonder that he almost ran his family business into the ground. And it's just kind of weird that the company that got a 95-year sweetheart deal also has connections to the company that bought Doug Ford's family business. With Ontario promising to build 1,600 dedicated parking spaces for Therme, but it's also going to be shared by Live Nation, so regardless of the spa, yeah, those parking spots would be needed. It's just weird that we promised them to a foreign company. If we don't meet our parking obligations, we will owe them $5 per parking spot per day. Now, to be fair, that's actually not that much money in the grand scheme of things. If we were to be behind by half a year, it would only cost us about $1 million. Thankfully, Ontario is not paying for any of the spa's capital costs, nor is it getting any subsidies. But the government is being really cagey about the tree situation, and journalists in the NDP seem to think that there is more that the government is not revealing. And while the government insists that there's going to be more trees than before, they aren't answering any questions about the tree situation. And as Merritt Stiles points out, when this government doesn't answer a question, you better believe that there is a reason, because they know how deeply unpopular it is to remove those trees. On the bright side, Therme has agreed to spend $200 million to create 16 acres of new public parkland space. It is estimated that during the construction phase, Ontario will be gaining about $294 million towards our GDP, with 2,000 jobs during that phase. Although the government is only expected to get $84 million in revenue over the course of a decade. I knew that just from rent and maintenance, the argument could be made that there will be money being made from taxes, as well as other people going down to Ontario Place and spending money in different areas. But more than anything, I want to know about that tree situation. Because if Doug Ford is refusing to answer questions about something, you know there's a deeper problem. What's this dude got against green spaces and nature? Just another example of why Doug Ford can't govern. And in Doug Ford's Ontario, there's less for you, but there's more for foreign entities that have connections to companies that bought Doug Ford's family's business for millions of dollars.